Eddie Brock became one of Spider-Man's most formidable adversaries. Venom possesses all of Spider-Man's abilities, but with enhanced strength, durability, and the ability to generate its own webbing. Over time, Venom evolved from a purely villainous character to an anti-hero, often teaming up with other heroes or protecting innocents while still maintaining his complex moral code. In New York City, when Jack-o'-lantern disturbed the silence flying mid-air searching for something when suddenly Venom breaks in a single punch in the face of Jack, Venom got the upper hand. Jack is already cornered and fallen into his knees, then Venom jumps over into Jack, killing it. Civilians saw the fight and its conclusion. They frightened and thought it was a turf war between villains. When Venom was trying to explain things, a sudden force disrupts and absorbs Venom in a blink of an eye. Another story begins in a desolate New York City, a world plagued by darkness. When Eddie found himself he saw a child seeking for help, but suddenly a shield smashed the kid's head. Captain America in Venom form showed up explaining it's not a human and convincing Eddie to come with his. While they were furious on leaving the place, they talked about a thing that infested the city and being overrun by sinister forces. Eddie arrived in a secret location led by Captain America, and Venom found himself into the resistance. Doctor Strange explained what will happen and about their plan to defeat the enemy, and also explained that the skies are dominated by menacing symbiotes known as the Poisons, who have managed to corrupt numerous heroes and villains, turning them into their obedient hosts. Eddie found some interesting heroes in the resistance group known as the Anti-Poison Task Force. Led by Captain America, who is bonded with a symbiote, the team consists of other symbiote-powered heroes. A conflict happens when Venom saw Spider-Man, and Eddie reacted as well. Spider-Man, on the other hand, told the Resistance that Eddie will being demised to their group. They were stopped when suddenly the Hulk in a poison form appears, breaks the wall. At that time, Eddie realizes he should join forces with this unconventional alliance. They reveal that the Poisons are planning to unleash a cataclysmic event that will allow them to spread their influence across the multiverse, conquering one reality after another. The heroes understand the urgency of their mission and the dire consequences if they fail. A defenseless team of symbiote took a surprise attack and suffered from losses on their side. As the Hulk is very furious, Captain America stopped and takes cover for his team. However, the Hulk is too strong and Captain America is paralyzed. Other symbiote evacuated and decided to bomb the place, leaving Captain America sacrificing for his team. Venom and Spider-Man jumped away from the explosion. They found themselves into each other. They have no choice but to leave in a hurry, saving their own. While escaping, Spider-Man explains that Strange summoned them to fight for the extinction of their species. When Venom reacted to Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, leaving the two heroes no choice but to fight. Venom received a heavy blow from the enemy while Spider-Man dodges all of the attacks. Eddie was worried that regeneration is too slow and painful. Spider-Man warned Eddie not to touch the white poison thing in front of him. However, Spider-Man was caught unguarded by Dr. Oct. Venom immediately punched the poison Dr. Oct to help Peter, but Peter found himself in a state of heavy damage. Peter calling from his name, he knew that voice was familiar, and he saw his Aunt May calling for him to join her. Peter stretches out his hands, but it's too late. Venom unalived the poison Oct when he thought he saved Peter from death. Venom found himself into another problem, turning Spider-Man into a poison in a state of counterpart of Venom.